Hello, my name is Leo. Ooh, welcome to LSD Dream Emulator. Give me a second. Just about to come in and say, well, the good news is, guys, that I'm not going to die. Because my lung problem has pretty much fixed itself. I feel infinitely better today than I did yesterday. You know, for example, I don't feel like whenever I stand up, someone just like drop kicked my chest. Which, you know, you can imagine would hurt. Someone drop kicked your fucking chest. And then just, I started recording, I just got a little bit, It's alright, I'll be fine. So yes, I'm much better now, thank God. Although, let's face it, today's stream is certainly going to be no VR, that's for fucking sure. Does that kid have a glass of wine? It's just a kid eating. Oh, he's cutting up some sausages with a knife. Anyway, today's stream. God damn it. Oh wow. Today's stream is not gonna have. That's gonna be it, isn't it? That's gonna be the entire dream. Wow. That's a nothing. That's a nothing dream. Can we just talk about what we just saw? Yeah. No, finish your thought. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, today's stream, definitely no VR, and probably no mic. I think it would be best for me to try to minimize my talking as much as possible. I gotta cough up a bunch of phlegm, which is good, because I do need to do that at some point. There's a whole bunch of phlegm in my lungs, which is the whole reason why I've got chest pain. But these antibiotics seem to be, I don't know, motivating my body to cough it up. Something like that, sure. Probably talking is not a good idea. Yeah, it's just making me want to do it more. Anyway. What the fuck dream did we just say? We just saw a video of a boy, Japanese boy, what I can tell, presumably, probably the director's son, or one of the director's sons, or maybe it's some kind of stock footage. I don't know why anyone would have stock footage of a boy just eating food. And it's like a close-up of him cutting up he's holding the knife completely wrong, by the way. It's like, doesn't even know how to hold a knife. Presumably because he's a kid. But he's like cutting up a sausage. And it kind of felt a bit menacing. I felt a bit threatened by this video image of a boy cutting up a sausage. Like he was cutting me up. That's just how I felt when watching that video. I'm very creeped out right now. Anyway. So, how about real dreams? Real dreams, yeah. Well, you know what I've noticed? I've noticed today, yesterday, and the day before. I think the day before I might have had a dream. I don't remember. I think I said it in the episode. I think I might have had a dream, but I completely forgot what it was. And yesterday, I barely remembered the dream. And today as well, I had a dream, but I do not remember it. And I think I know why, actually. I don't think it's related to my chest issues. But it's probably due to the fact that... Well, hang on. Today is Sunday. Saturday. And Friday. No, I was gonna... Okay, that's maybe not right. I was gonna say it's because I slept. Well, maybe it's still true. I think I slept to the completion of the dream. Because the only reason you usually remember dreams is if you wake up and are interrupted in the middle of a dream. That's the only reason why you actually remember it. Because if you continue sleeping, until the completion of the actual dream, then you completely forget it. Which I guess makes sense, because your brain would compartmentalize and say, okay, well, we've had that. Let's put that away in the trash, because we don't fucking need that memory anymore. And let's just go about, oh, it's time to wake up. But, like, if you wake up suddenly, your brain doesn't have time to do that. So, what happened in the dream, for a moment at least, feels like it really happened. That might be where a lucid dream comes in. The dream that feels really weird. Really weird. Bleh. Really real. Thank you. The other thing is I noticed that, well, maybe not so much these days, but when I was a kid, actually, no, we had a couple of days like this one. I've had like a marathon dream. Although that's weird, because I've never really... Okay, the reason why I had big marathon dreams when I was a kid was, the weekends I'd sleep into like, I don't know, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, whatever. So I'd stay in bed, I'd wake up, and then I'd just go back to sleep. I'd sleep, and I'd dream, and I'd wake up, and I'd sleep, and I'd dream, and I'd wake up, and I'd just keep doing that. So maybe it's because at that point, I'd had too much sleep. But the body's still dreaming, but the body's like, dude, why the fuck are we sleeping? Wake this asshole up. Oi, asshole, wake the fuck up. And then that would wake me up before my dream had, like, fully completed. Hence why I had such a vivid memory of it. Maybe. I heard that lucid dreaming comes really well with drugs. Maybe. Because you can always have really weird dreams when you're, like, drink a lot, when you get really drunk. I don't know about drugs, but get really drunk. I've had pretty weird dreams when I've eaten a bunch of chocolate. Oh yeah, I remember when I was working at a supermarket. These boxes of chocolates were like just about to be expired in like, I don't know, 3 days. So they were heavily discounted to like, I don't know, how much is a box of chocolates usually? Probably too much. I'm not gonna fucking buy one. Though that's not true, because I do sometimes buy a box of chocolates for Valentine's Day for the wife. But I'm not doing that anymore because it's so expensive. It's so purposely expensive because Valentine's Day is a fucking scam in Japan. Anyway. I should say White Day. Yeah. Well, White Day is the biggest scam of them all. Valentine's Day is pretty bad because girls give chocolate to the boys. But then White Day is even worse because the boys are going to give chocolate back to the girls. And if it's a romantic relationship, it's got to be like 4 times the value of what the girls gave you. If not, you're a fucking asshole. Yeah, I wonder who came up with these social rules. The chocolate company? Yeah. Anyway. So these boxes of chocolates, which, yeah, it's alright chocolate. Actually, it was pretty good. There were these like seashells, and they were like a mixture of white and dark, not white and milk chocolate. What's normal chocolate? It's just milk chocolate. Yeah, white and milk chocolate. Anyway, and they were like shell shapes. Anyway, they were discounted like, I'm pretty sure it was like $1 each. I want to say $1 each, which is pretty fucking good value. They also had these peanut butter Kit Kats, which is the big fat finger Kit Kat, where it's just one big ass Kit Kat. Yeah, those, but it's got peanut butter in them. Oof. But they were like 20 cents or 50 cents or something. So I basically just bought all of the Kit Kats and all the boxes of chocolates. And they were going to expire, so I just gouged myself on like all these boxes of chocolates. I legitimately got super fucking high on the chocolate, because caffeine, take enough of it, it'll get you there. Takes a while, I'll tell you what. Took a lot of fucking chocolate. Thank God I was back in my younger days when I could actually eat chocolate in the fucking chocolote and I'd never get sick. Anyway, and then I'd pass out on the bed and I'd just have these fucking awesome dreams. Oh man, those were the days. It's a shame I can never get back to those days because I'll never have that opportunity. I'll never have that time where there's like, I could just buy 20 boxes of chocolates for like, you know, $20 or $10 or whatever. No, I didn't actually buy it. It wasn't 20. No, I know. Because there weren't that many boxes of chocolates left by the time I did it. Mostly it was the Mars Bar Kit Kats. But, I'm pretty sure it was like 5 or 6 or something boxes. Still, fucking fantastic value. Just like the other time when my dad's work, he got these fuel cards where, you know, from his work, because his car was supplied by work. So they give him these fuel cards to fill up his fuel, right? Makes sense. Anyway, these fuel cards were going to expire. And he got a bunch of them from work, a whole ton. Like, I don't know how much value there was. $100, maybe $100, $200 worth of these fuel cards. I'm like, okay, well, fuck, I'm going to go fill up my car, at least. And I went there and I realized that these fuel cards are not just fuel cards. They are essentially gift cards for the service station. So you didn't just have to use them on fuel. You could use them on anything in the service station. And who cares if whatever's in the service station is overpriced, which it certainly was. But these things are going to expire tomorrow. When they expire, the money's just going to go. So my dad kind of felt bad about it. I'm like, why? Your company's already paid for them, right? They can't get the money back. It's going to expire tomorrow. So I bought, what did I buy? Oh, now I remember what I bought. Oh yeah, I bought cherry ripes. Do you know what a cherry ripe is? It's the best fucking chocolate bar ever. I had a couple. Actually, I didn't have any when I went to Australia. But in a weird coincidence, when I got back, one of my friends, who also happened to go to Australia at the same time, brought me back a box of chocolates. I might have already said this. Brought me back a box of chocolates as a souvenir. And it had some mini cherry ripes in there. Cherry ripes are basically, it's a very simple sort of chocolate bar with, I don't know if they're actual cherries, because I don't really like cherries. There's something about cherry ripes that I really like. Look them up. They're amazing. It's a shame you can't buy them in Japan, because I buy them all the fucking time. Man, it's a shame you can't just buy, I don't know, a chocolate bar. Like, I don't know, a Mars bar or something. Even a fucking Milky Way, for God's sake. But you can't buy any of that shit. The best you can buy, or the only thing you can really buy in a convenience store, that's like a chocolate bar, is a Snickers. And I'm not a fan of Snickers. They're better than Crunchies. You know, if you know what a Crunchie is. Crunchies are basically a block of honeycomb with a little bit of chocolate wrapped around it. There were some of those in that packet. Yeah, Snickers, they got peanut in them. That's fine. I mean, most things have peanuts. Most chocolate bars have peanuts in them in some, variety, but still, whatever. Anyway, so I bought a whole ton. I basically bought all of the cherry ripes that they had. Just cleaned the whole, thing out. And then I bought a whole bunch of, I think it was Monster energy drinks. I never really tried energy drinks, and I heard that Monster is good, so I just got a bunch. I don't know if I got anything else, but I ended up, basically, every day I'd go to work, and I'd take a can of Monster, and a fucking cherry ripe, and I'd drink the Monster, and I'd eat the cherry ripe, and then I'd be fucking good for the day. Oh, man, those were the days. Oh, man. Why can't I go back to those days? Those days were so great. I think I've talked about this, but fucking time travel. It's the time travel where you don't have a TARDIS. You're not like going back as the future you. You're essentially rewinding time. So it's you in your younger body, and everyone is in, obviously the younger form. But you have the consciousness that you have now. So like with the knowledge you have now, imagine how you could kick the shit out of people in the past. You know what I'm saying? Like owning the crap. You know what? I would not want to go back to high school because I'd probably fail. I don't remember. I got really good score in high school, but yeah, no way. I've forgotten all that crap. I don't know if I wouldn't want to go back to uni either, honestly. The other thing I really want to do is I want to go back with money. Yeah. Well, don't we all? Yeah, well, just saying. Yeah. But, oh well, what can you do? And then there's the obvious thing, where is you check some lottery, great, like amazing high lottery thing that never actually won. Like nobody actually won it, and then you go back and you buy a lottery ticket for that one, win the lottery, buy a lottery ticket for another one, win the lottery again, get tons of money, live off the money. That's my dream. That's my dream. But anyway, what can you do? I'm gonna go now, because I'm rambling. What was I even talking about? You're talking about, bought boxes of chocolates. You're talking about lucid dreaming. Holy shit, what a tangent. You're right, I was talking about lucid dreaming. Oof, that was a tangent. Because you're talking about using drugs to lucid dream, and you're talking about the time when you bought boxes of chocolates, and then you talked about the time when you used a whole bunch of fuel cards to buy cherry ripes and monsters, and then you talked about going back in time. Yeah. Come full circle. Not really. We've come like, maybe, a semicircle? Semicircle at best. I'm gonna go. Alright. So tune in tomorrow when we play more LSD, and I'll probably be able to actually play it. Hopefully. I can see, I really hope that I'm fully fixed by tomorrow, because I need to work. Friday. What day did I have to cancel some work? It wasn't Friday. No, it was just yesterday. Yeah, yesterday I had to sort of cancel some appointments and move some stuff around, which wasn't ideal, but I really had to do it. I feel bad about it, but it's not much I can do. Anyway, I'm gonna go. So for now, my name is Leo, and I'll see you next time.